All right, so I'm back with the '07 Range Rover HSE 4.4 Jag engine, and last night I got the flickering lights on the instrument panel. So in the morning, it's never happened when it's cold. It's something that happens when it warms up. So when I checked it last night, the big fuse box in the front was warm to the touch. So that could have been part of it, but I drove it 20 miles to work fine. Went to AutoZone, went to the gas station, but on the way home, getting off the freeway in traffic, it would have been, if it was overheating, that's when it would have overheated. It didn't overheat, but the voltage did spike. And then when the voltage spikes, that's when the lights start flickering. That's the only thing that I'm seeing as a correlation: the warm engine bay and the voltage spike. So I'm gonna show you what it's like right now, early in the morning. So it's 7:41. I just started it up. I got a voltage meter hooked up because it's in line on my jumper cables, so that's what I use. So it's 4.8 right now, and that's idling basically at operating temperature. So that's what we're looking at now. So I'm gonna rev it a little bit and see it jumps to 15, comes back down to 14.9. So I'm assuming it's a voltage regulator issue. The alternator is really a bitch to get out. I don't want to do that again. I've done that already. It took me about 4 hours time. Just the belt, getting the belt off was probably an hour of that without a shop. The shop does it quick, but me just doing it with a jack, it was a little bit harder. So I'll do it again. So I got the 15.4. So the lights don't flicker at 15.4. They flicker at about 16 and up, or like 15 and a half and up. But it'll operate cold just like that. And there's no other issues under the hood. It's running fine. Everything sounds good. Everything running fine. This is for me breaking this with the breaker bar, getting the belt off. Yeah, so right now it's warming up a little bit. So this is hot. So I don't know if there's something else going on. I've been looking into possibly getting a external regulator for the alternator. I've seen it done on a Jeep. I might try it on this. That's how much I don't want to do the alternator again. But yeah, everything is tight. All the connections are plugged up good. So we'll see how this goes. I'll drive it to work again. I'm gonna let it warm up first. See if I can get it to happen in the morning. But yeah, let's take a risk for content. All right, see you guys next time. All right, so later in the day, I drove to work. It's 2:30. So after being parked, this is the issue I'm getting. So that's reading at 18, which is crazy. So dash lights off, nothing, and we're gonna get a listen to how it sounds. So my assumption is the voltage regulator in the alternator is out. I'm gonna change that ground before I do anything, but we'll see. I'll hook the battery terminal. So here, so I'm doing a voltage check. So you just run off the alternator, so that's hooked up to the alternator. So you want to check and see what the voltage is. And it's still reading 19, so that's telling me it's absolutely the alternator that's the issue. So we're gonna have to fix that and change that again. All right. All right, so back with the 07 Range Rover. Had the flickering dash light issue that was going on. So I changed the negative battery cable. The other one was looking a little shoddy, to say the least. So I changed that and it fixed the problem. So I drove it about 14 miles from when I last filled up. So that took me about 30 minutes in LA traffic. So that's that. So I'm gonna show you what the old one looked like and then what the new one looks like. And I got a part number for you. This is what the old one looked like. It looks fine, but it turns out that this was the issue. So the new one is here. My AutoZone. And I got a part number for you somewhere. Where is that? Thought I heard it. It's in my pocket. So that's the part number. So it's just short enough for that installation. So it's a 12-inch cord, 4 gauge. So that fixed my intermittent issue. So I thought it was the voltage regulator, but it was a bad ground. So that's fixed. Hasn't come back on. So when I drove it to AutoZone, it was flickering. And then once I installed this, it stopped the issue right away. So I'll give you an update if it comes back. But as of now, the $16 AutoZone part fixed the issue. Top post went from here to here. Yeah. Thank you guys.